All right, now that we have some of the basics of our guitar, we're going to move on to reading some chords. All right, and the first thing I'm going to show you is what some of the charts look like for showing you how to make a chord. As you can see, there are a lot of different things in this. Going up and down, there are the strings. And as you know, we have 6 strings on the guitar. If you go from left to right, this is string 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So if you see something here on this string, like this red dot, it's talking about something that's going to be happening on this string, because if you remember, we start from the high string. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is your 6th string, and this right here is representing that 6th string. You can also think about turning it this way, because it's just like it is on here. All right, the 6th string is on the top, the number 1 string is on the bottom. All right, you'll see a couple of other things. You'll see these red dots, the numbers in them, and some circles up here. All right, so let's start with where the circles are located. This one is on string 6, and then if you remember the frets that we talked about, here's fret 1, here's fret 2, here's fret 3. So we've got a red dot on the 6th string on fret 3. So that's going to be the 6th string right here. 1, 2, 3, and that's showing you somewhere to press one of your fingers for this chord. Which finger are we going to use? We're going to use finger number 2. As you remember, we call them thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4. So finger number 2 is going to be your middle finger. As you can see, your middle finger is going to be on the 6th string, 3rd fret. 1, 2, 3. There it goes. Then we've got on the 5th string on fret 1, 2. You put finger 1. So we've got the 5th string, that's right here. Fret 1, 2, there it goes. This is a G chord that I'm showing you, but it's a special kind of G chord, and I specifically want to teach this to you because we're going to use it in the very next video. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to, on string 4, we're not going to put any fingers down, and the circle means that you do strum it. You don't try to skip that string even though it doesn't have a finger on it. You go ahead and strum it. The same thing with the 3rd string. There's no fingers on it, but you can go ahead and strum it. And then on the 2nd string and the 1st string, we're going to use that finger 3 and finger 4 to press each of those on the 1, 2, 3, 3rd fret. So if we have those other 2 fingers in place, we're going to go down to strings 1 and 2 and put your fingers on fret 3. 1, 2, 3. As you can see, that's on fret 3, right? And that is going to make your G chord. All right. Make sure when you make these chords, you're going to need to do a few things. First of all, if you have basically any fingernail at all, chop it off. You should barely see any white to your fingernails, if any at all. I could actually use a little bit of a trim, believe it or not. Right now I like to keep mine extremely short. The reason is you're going to be playing on the top of your finger. You're going to be squeezing on the top of your finger like this. If you try to press your finger flat, you're going to press other strings, and you're not going to get a good sound. This is just from how my fingers are touching other strings. The idea is to go on the top of your finger and to not touch anything but that particular string. All right, so I'm only touching string 5 with the, or excuse me, yes, I'm only touching string 5 with this finger, only touching string 6 with this finger, only string 2, only string 1. My thumb is going to be in the back, and I am going to squeeze hard. If you're not squeezing hard enough, it'll sound like this. You do have to squeeze pretty hard. It will hurt for a while when you first get started. You'll find that you'll have these dents in your fingers and you'll build calluses over time, but at first you will have a little bit of pain doing this. It's very, very normal. The next chord I want to teach you is a C chord, and the reason I want this one is because it's got something different on it. This one has an X on it. And as you might be able to guess, the X means don't play that string. So if you remember, this string over here is the 6th string. We're not going to use any fingers, but we're also not going to strum it, all right? We're just gonna, and I'm not going to show you how to build this chord because with what we just discussed, my hope is that you can figure out how to build it on your own. We're going to put those fingers where it says, and then we're going to be taking our pick and skipping this top sixth string, start your pick at the 5th string and strum all the way down. All right. If you didn't do that, it would sound like this, which isn't too bad, but it's going to sound better if you start on the 5th string. There are going to be other chords that it's going to be a lot more important for you not to strum the strings that have X's. For example, here's another chord that's going to have some X's in it that you're supposed to skip some of the strings, and it does not go well with those top strings. As you notice, that does not fit. So make sure you pay attention to those X's. Your pick hand is going to be changing between strumming all of the strings or only strumming some of the strings. That will really come over time. You're going to get used to it. It's gonna feel natural. So let's go ahead and start with that. We're gonna meet in our next lesson for holding the pick.